Hi, this is Professor CC19, and the video that I put out last year in 2020, looking backwards, is now out of date. And that video was describing the best ways to earn free boosters in Candy Crush Saga via the available minigames. And that video got quite a few views, almost 15,000 as of today, February the 4th, the day I'm recording this, 2021. So thank you for all your views and support with that. I hope that this video can be an updated version of that video from last year, and it will give you some insight into the newer events that you can get free boosters and gold bars in Candy Crush, as the game is constantly changing. If you are coming here from last year's video, yes, there are actually quite a few things that have changed, and I hope that you will find this worth your time, and I hope you will hit that subscribe button and help me finish my quest to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Let's hit the events tab. It's a lot more clearly labeled than it was before, where we had like a spinning wheel and a trophy. Now they're all consolidated under the events tab. And this is what we got. I'm going to go to the bottom and talk about the old ones first before proceeding to the new ones. Booster Wheel. Probably the best of... Well, I'm not going to say the best, because there are three that are all really good. But the booster wheel is very consistent. Once a day, you can spin. If you have some luck, you will get an ad that you can unlock a second spin, and it will give you one random booster every day. It could be anything. Color Bomb, Striped and Wrapped, Coconut Wheel, Fish, Lucky Candy. Then the more valuable ones, Switch Hand, Lollyhammer, or the Jackpot, which is one of everything. The wheel used to be incredibly rigged, where you would hardly ever get the jackpot. It's still what I would consider rare, but it's not as bad as before. I usually get the jackpot, I would say, at least once every 2 months, which is a lot better than what it used to be, which was like once every year, if that. So the booster wheel is definitely a lot more fair now. Chocolate Box. This one is also from last year. This was released December 2019, back when everything was wonderful with the world. It is a strategic game, as much as it could possibly be. There will always be 4 challenges for you to complete of each color, of which there are also 4 colors, red, yellow, green, and blue. You can choose which challenge you want to complete, and it's all about picking challenges that you can complete quickly, which most often involve collecting colored candies. But you could also collect color bombs, stripes, and wraps pretty quickly, or if you're on a streak of nice easy levels, like no hard levels in the near future, you can beat levels quickly or earn a golden crown. There are a few that you should always avoid, like using boosters to get boosters. Never use a party popper, never pick that challenge. But yeah, the chocolate box, if you pick the right challenges, will be very easy. And it will give you a Lollyhammer, a Color Bomb, and a Striped and Wrapped for every time you complete it. If you complete 3, and then complete the 4th the next morning when it regenerates, you will get 1 free booster, and then complete another 3 that allow you to get 1 free hammer every day. Let's see the others. Fantastic Five. I believe this used to be the dynamic duo, and King kind of updated it to 5 people for a higher target. Come to think of it, if you remember the dynamic duo, you are thinking way back like me, because I think it was still the Fantastic Five last year, now that I think about it, that featured in my other video. But yeah, you can choose your team now. I think King has expanded that to almost everybody. Really, it all depends on who is on your team. If you're an active player and contribute, but also if the other people are contributing as well, you get a free hammer for 1,700 points, you get free Switch for 4,300, and a free UFO for the full 7,000. And you can earn points by beating levels, using boosters, and getting things like Sugar Stars and Golden Crowns. That means beating levels on the first try and or getting double the 3-star score. Alrighty then, we have a few other things here that are kind of random because it is almost Valentine's Day, which means we do have some holiday themed events. Flavor of the day. I'm not really sure about this one because I thought it was around just for Christmas, but it's still here, so I'm thinking King is still testing this. You have to collect certain challenges. It changes every day, whether it's blue candies or stripes or beating levels or collecting golden crowns or collecting stars in this case. It changes every day, and you never really know what it's going to be. Most of the time, it just gets collected naturally in casual play, and it'll give you some average boosters. If you collect, or if you beat the challenge consistently, it'll give you some better boosters, though, like lollyhammers and switch hands. That, I think, kind of comes and goes, so flavor of the day right now, as of February 2021, is still here. Now, again, I say some things change for holidays. That is Secret Crush. Once again, almost Valentine's Day. It was different for Christmas, and it used to be called the Space Race with Dexter the whale. Generally, it's 5 weeks where you have to collect increasingly difficult types of things, and you have to be in the top certain percentage of the people in the event in order to earn some free rewards. The rewards can be very good by the last couple difficult weeks. But there are a lot of great grinding levels, like level 1000, level 666, sorry about that one, and level 1476, even if you're not too far along in the game. That can help you win consistently, and you always get a 10 times multiplier on whatever you collect if it's a new level you haven't beaten yet. The best reward out of all of them for Secret Crush / Dexter's Space Race is the UFO at the final 5th week. Lucky Beans. That isn't really new. It just kind of comes and goes. We only ever get it for 2 days at a time, and it usually shows up like once a month. Maybe it's at the beginning of every month. I'm not really sure. I haven't found a pattern yet, but there's no bad thing about playing it. It's just all about pressing your luck. You have a 80% chance every time of getting something good, 1 in 5 chance of losing everything. It's all about how lucky you feel and how much you're willing to press your luck. But there's no real bad thing for the Lucky Bean, so might as well go for it. And finally, the 2 things that are new since last time: Sweet Cinema and Fast Race. Ignore the piggy bank, it's just a gimmick. Let's talk about Fast Race first. You're racing 4 other people to beat a set of 15 levels in an episode. If you're like me and like to play levels in chunks, beating a whole bunch at once, this is the perfect event, because if you beat them all in like 1 day, you get 10 gold bars. For some people, it's 20. And for other people, it's only 5. Very inconsistent event, but either way, gold bars are otherwise pretty hard to come by. Fast Race, beat levels in 1 episode in 1 sitting, and that's a really good event. And then last but not least, certainly not least, I think this is actually much better than King even intended it to be, because I feel like King intended Sweet Cinema to be kinda rigged, and it really is, but it's not a bad rigging. We can open Sweet Cinema and we can watch ads in order to win free boosters, or at least a chance. 5 out of 9. I mean, it's better than 50-50. But the best thing about it is, even for those times we don't get free rewards, we can just play a level, and most of the time we just get another ad to watch. That means in a day, you can usually clear the entire board and get all the 5 free boosters. And it regenerates every time you finish it. If you get all 5, you will always get a coconut wheel, a lollyhammer, a switch hand, color bomb, and striped and wrapped. Now, why do I think it's rigged? Well, the boosters always come up in a very specific order. And even though I change up where I select my candies, the mystery candies that we don't know if we're going to get a booster or not, even though I change up the order or I keep it the same, lollyhammers always show up last. And I don't mean the very last one we open is the Lollyhammer. Lollyhammers always show up after we've already revealed the other boosters. It could be the 5th or the 9th, anywhere in between, but Lollyhammers will always show up last. So that's why I feel it's rigged. But otherwise, that is a great event, which I highly recommend. There is kind of another one, but it's kind of hit or miss. On your map, you will get the hot air balloon, the purple balloon with the gold trim, and you can watch an ad for a random free booster. I would say always go for that because it doesn't hurt. You can get some pretty good things like hammers and switch hands on occasion, but usually it's just color bombs or fish or striped and wrapped. Either way, it's good. There's no bad thing to any of these events. It's worth investing a little bit of time in these special mini games in order to earn free boosters that can help you with your main game. Let's see here. We also have the treat calendar, which I completely forgot about. That is, if you log in every day, which you really should do. Even if you don't play, just log in and you will continuously get some boosters. If you do it a week, it'll give you a free switch hand, which is nice. Daily win, if you beat a level every day for 6 days in a row, you get a free UFO and a free Lollyhammer, probably the best two things you can get from that. And really, that's about it. That's all the old and new events as of February 2021 that will help you get free stuff in Candy Crush. This is how you can get through the game without buying anything with cash money, and that's how I've gotten to almost level 7500 without ever spending a penny. That's what I recommend you do. Now, you might not have all of these events, depending on whether you're playing on a phone or a tablet or a computer, and based on whether it's Firefox or Chrome, but you should have some of them. If you're playing on a tablet, you might have fewer than you are on a phone, but still, utilize as many as you can to help you get boosters for free, and I wish you the best of luck with your progress in the game. And as always, if you're stuck in any level, please leave your comments below. I will try and help you get past them. If you found this video helpful and or fun to watch, please subscribe, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.